Content grouping lets you create logical collections of your site or app content and then view and compare the aggregated data, as well as drill in to see data for individual URLs, page titles, or screen names. For example, for a retail clothing site, you might create content groupings for men and women, and then within each of those, individual groups for t-shirts, jeans, outerwear, and shoes. For a news content app, you might create content groupings for world news and local news, and then within each of those, individual groups for top stories, politics, sports, and lifestyle. Content grouping gives you three ways to group content. You can modify the tracking code for each page or screen you want to group, you can use regex capture groups to extract the relevant content, or you can create rules to evaluate and group content. You can use a single method, or you can use a combination of methods, including all of them. When you modify the tracking code, you add one line to your web pages or your app screens. When you extract content using a regex capture group, you create an expression like this to extract all the pages in the t-shirt directory, or like this to extract every app screen that contains top stories. When you use a rule, you use a simple statement to evaluate and group content, like page contains t-shirts or screen name contains top stories. The advantage of using regular expressions and rules is that you don't have to modify your tracking code. Once you've created a content grouping, you can then use it as a primary dimension in your site content reports. When you select a content grouping as a primary dimension, you see each of the individual groups in the first column of the table. You see the aggregated metrics for each group, and you can drill in to see metrics for the individual pages or screens in each group. By comparing aggregated data, you can quickly see whether one section of your site or app is outperforming the others. Are my t-shirt pages getting a lot more traffic than my jean pages? Are users viewing more of my entertainment screens than they are politics or top stories? When you understand the overall picture, you can then drill in to see whether that is widely supported across your content or due to an unexpected focus on something in particular. Are t-shirts outperforming jeans because all the pages are getting heavy traffic, or is there a single page that's causing all the commotion? Use content grouping so your data can follow the same organization as your site or apps, and so your analysis can take shape around your data.